Thanks, Scott. I'm down here with Ivernette Lynch. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the organization you put in the name of Coach Lynch and, what inspired you to do this in his memory?
Well, my husband inspired me. He was a phenomenal man. He meant so much to the community. And so I thought establishing a foundation was a wonderful way to give back to the community. He meant so much to the community. He meant so much to the kids. And not only the kids, adults in general. So I thought if I established this foundation, then it would be a wonderful way to give back to the community in which he loved.
Now, what all does the organization do? What are you involved in?
Well, it's a new foundation, and we're involved in mentoring and tutoring. Also, we give scholarships to graduating seniors in PG County.
Well, that's great. I'm sure the organization needs a lot of help with money and funds. Where can people go to donate money, or where can the students go to get the qualifications, or how they can apply for the scholarships?
They can log on to www.coachlynch.org, and it's a ton of information on the website. We also need volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, then there's also a link for you to click on, and you can put in your information, and we'll be in contact with you.
Okay, great. Well, it's a great thing you're doing, and that's just tremendous. We thank you so much. Back up to you, Scott. All right, I'm here with Coach Ed Shields, the head coach of Sideline. It looks like you guys paid off with your practice. How was practice gearing up for this game?
Well, practice was tough for the guys, but we knew that it was good for them because we're going to play a tough team. And Wise is a very good team, tough team, very physical. So we told the guys, we have a lot of young guys, and we told them, we got to step up tonight, so we better practice hard to be prepared.
Now, speaking of physical, it looks like a lot of the players started to get injured towards the end of the game.
Okay. As I said, the game was physical. It was physical. We knew it was going to be a physical game, but whoever came in had to step up and play, and they did. We knew it was going to be. They're a big physical team, and if you want to play with them, you better bring physical too.
Thanks, Scott. I just walked over to Sideline, and it looks like their quarterback, Naima Washington, is probably going to be out with a knee injury. They said it's nothing serious, but it does look like a strain right now, and he doesn't look like he's going back into the game. So it looks like it should be a great night tonight. I have Bethesda Chevy Chase with 3 wins, so they're undefeated. And then Whitman, it's their homecoming, and they're at home, so let's see if they can pull off a win. And we also have Chevy Chase with 2 of their starting linemen out with injuries. We have Connor Savage and also Stephen Walker. They do have Antonio Francisco playing, but he's not 100%, so we'll see what this game turns out to be. I'll keep you updated with any special stories or injuries. Hopefully we won't have any, but I'll keep you up to date. I got an update on that extra point, that there was a little injury there. It looks like number 74 of Bethesda Chevy Chase was actually hit in the leg with the face mask. His leg is pretty swollen, it's bleeding, but they say he will be back in the game. Thanks, Michael. I'm down here with Jess Atkinson, who is father of Tony Atkinson. He is the player on the Vikings. Why don't you, I hear you have a little bit of a NFL background. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I played in the mid-'80s, bounced around a little bit, played for the Giants when I was a rookie, played for the Redskins, got lucky enough to play for the Redskins.
Your favorite team, right?
Yeah, at this point, probably so. And wound up playing 4 years altogether, but bounced around to 6 different teams, so I got kind of the Cook's tour of the NFL.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your son. What is he like off the field, and why did he not go for that kicker position?
Well,
like his dad.
He told me that he wanted to actually play a real position if he could, okay. So he'd only kick if he couldn't do anything else, which showed me that he has a pretty fundamental understanding of football. But he's enjoyed it, and we've just had a great time watching him. He likes that techno music crap that drives me crazy. but he likes to cook too, and he's a pretty good little cook.
Nice.
So anytime he's making steak Diane, I'll take that as well. So kind of balances out the craziness of the techno stuff.
That's great. So I know you went to Maryland. Do you think if any, recruiters might possibly look at him, you think he would consider Maryland?
I just don't think he's big enough, probably. You got the size and the speed and all those kinds of things for Division I. I think he'd still like to pursue football if he can. Who knows where that'll take him, but he likes playing it, and I think that, as a lot of people say, the camaraderie and the relationships and the bonds you find through football have been really good for him, especially here.
Yeah.
He's just had a great group of kids that he's gone all the way through with, and now he's a senior and kind of getting ready to watch him wrap it all up.
All right, back to you.